Hi everyone, we are OS Keyboard, a hardware company building the next generation of computer keyboard, gaming keyboard for shooters game. I'm Sida.
And I'm Alan.
Games used to be simple. There were only a handful of keys. Your thumb and pinky each press 1 or 2 keys, and the other 3 fingers press 7 or 8 keys. But as games get more and more complex, that number jumped to 20 plus keys. And the game requires you to use the same 3 fingers to press them in a short amount of time, which causes a traffic jam. As you can see in this video, the thumb and pinky are like dangling in the air, not doing much, while the other 3 fingers go absolutely crazy. And this is not something solvable by just practicing more. This is a top comment under this YouTube tutorial, and let me just translate this. Man, I'm physically unable to do this complex sequence of keystrokes that's necessary for competitive gameplay. Why am I bottlenecked by this physical limitation? And that limitation is caused by the traditional keyboard layout and want to make it better for gaming.
And this is OS Keyboard's O2. We kept the solution simple. By keeping the key map mostly the same, we're able to keep that important muscle memory. But instead of your thumb just on a single spacebar, we then included a joystick for multidimensionality. This allows the thumb joystick to input actions independently while also working in tandem with all of your other fingers for more instant, unique inputs.
You can see this clip on the left. That was the YouTube tutorial. Finger switching back and forth, not ideal. But with our addition of joysticks, all fingers can stay in the same place, no delay on traveling between keys, and you can all press down at the same time. It's so much faster, so much easier. And after we posted it to online gaming communities, we gained a ton of interest. We were able to gather 150 plus online strangers to our Discord channel and group chats, and we converted 1/3 of them to paying customers who each paid $100 for our beta prototypes. And after just 1 week of usage, our testers are able to fully adapt to our new keyboard layout and get some impressive stats boost in-game. 0.21 KD may not sound like a lot, but in competitive world, that's the difference between the top of the leaderboard to not even on the board. We're targeting the 475,000 Counter-Strike player in the FACEIT platform, which is a third-party matchmaking platforms used by most top 20% players. From then, we aim to expand to more shooters game and eventually all games. I'm Sida. I did the early engineering prototypes and sales.
And I'm Alan, and I do the product design and rapid prototyping. And OS Keyboards, we've achieved many key milestones already, with 2 rounds of user testing already and many design changes. And we hope with McGinnis, we can really push forward and bring more wins to gamers all around. Thank you.
So I'm currently aware there are some competitors in this field for 50% keyboards that have some sort of analog input like a joystick. How exactly do you plan on setting yourself apart from those other larger companies?
Yes, so we actually took a lot of inspiration from them as well. Like from our 40 plus testers, there are at least like 7, 8 of them already using our competitor solution. And our differentiation is first that we do have a full keyboard layout. Like many of our testers, they want to get home and just play games. The keyboard is just for playing games. But you still want to keep that basic functionality to type in Discord, type in the chat, that sort of stuff. So we still have an advantage of keeping the full keyboard layout. And we use the analog joystick to boost our gameplay.
Hey, this is amazing. I'm a gamer myself, and I wanted to know that how much time did it take for other folks to get customized to this new layout? Because any of the changes to my hardware, I perform poor in my games when you change my mouse and keyboards.
Yes, so in our beta testing rounds, our gamers are able to adapt to the keyboard layout in 1 week, and that depends on the individual's availability. That translates to 5 to 10 hours, and that's a lot faster than our competitors. For example, Azure on Cyborg is notorious for having you need 1 month or more to adapt to it. And since joysticks is something that gamers are already familiar about, it's very easy to onboard.
It also helps that a lot of gamers already try to optimize, and they're already kind of used to these different layouts. So the onboarding in general for this process is pretty straightforward.
I have a question. Great presentation. What is the early feedback that you received from the users that you've been testing with? And if you would iterate this further, what would it look like?
Yeah, so one of the biggest feedback is that we want the joystick part to be adjustable to everyone's hand size. We made it like a fixed angle just because it's an early prototype, and users they all complain about it, but in the end they all got used to it, and they still love the product and kept using them after 3 weeks of beta testing. And we feel like that's something we're going to work on to make the joystick angles and position adjustable. And that's for the final prototype. Yeah.
How large is the market currently for these ergonomic keyboards, and what's your case for it to be much larger over time?
We're targeting mostly gaming keyboards, not ergonomic keyboards. Many ergonomic keyboards are aiming at productivity and stuff. But we do find that the split keyboard market, the gaming keyboard market is growing in the split keyboard segment. Yeah. Thanks.